Hello student. In this video, we'll see about how can we create a doubly linked list. So to create a doubly linked list, before starting the doubly linked list, first we understood about the node. Okay, what is node? So each node is typically consist of two parts. First part is a data part where we are going to store our data, and next part, that is a pointer or the reference to the next node in the list. In doubly linked list, we here need three parts initial stage. First for data, next a part for the reference of the next node, and the third part which will store the data of the previous node. In this example here we are storing our data. This part of our node store the address of the next node, and this part is stores the address of first node, or we can call it as a previous node. How we create the doubly linked list node? For that we need a malloc function. With the malloc function, firstly we assign or allocate a memory for our node. After successfully allocation the memory, we can able to create our node and we can able to store our data. With additionally, we need to store our first node's address in the pointer name as the head. So here I taken a head pointer to store the first node address. Then with the help of malloc function, here we are going to create our next node. After successfully allocation of our memory allocation to our node, this address will store within the next part of our first node. Okay, then we able to store our data, next node's data. Similarly, here we can create another node by allocating the memory with the help of malloc function. Then the next part of the previous node, this node contains the address of the next node. Okay, see, the first node's previous part always remain null. Okay, why? Because it doesn't contains any address of the previous node. And the last nodes, how can we recognize that this is the last node? When the next part or link part of this node remains null, which indicates us that this is the last node of our doubly linked list. How we create the linked list in a C? That's for creating a doubly linked list in a C programming. First we need to define the structure. Okay, here I created a node structure which having the three variables. First is the data which stores the string data type, then two pointer which points or which stores the link or the address of the previous node, and this pointer will store the address of next node. Okay, now here with the help of create node function I am creating my first node. Fine. So here with the help of malloc function I am going to allocate the size of this structure within a memory. When the memory will get allocated, that time we are able to store or we can able to create our first node successfully. Okay, initially stage here I am going to assign the data when data is coming from the create node function that will be assigned to the data part. Initially stage in the previous section, or we can call it as a previous part, we kept as a null, and the next part we can kept as a null also, because this is our first node. Okay, now I want to insert a node at the beginning of the linked list. For that, here I am creating a function for inserting a node at the beginning. Okay, here I am checking that my linked list is empty or full. For that, here I use the if function, if statement, sorry, and with the help of this condition I am going to check my doubly linked list is empty or not. Fine. Then this function is used to display the created list. Fine. And this part I'm creating for the deleting the, this function is used to delete the node. As I told you that we can delete the node with the help of free function. Here we needed one another pointer which can hold the head address. Okay, we can assigning the head address to the temp variable, and here we are storing, we are releasing our allocated memory. Okay, so here we discuss about the doubly linked list. Fine.